to speaking to you in the course of the day. We'll get you live as well on Republic TV. Let me go across also to Sandeep Warrior of the BJP spokesperson in Kerala. Mr. Warrior, story is getting very, very murky. The gunman has tried to kill his life, tried to claim his life. He's tried to commit suicide. I'm also getting in some inputs that he had reportedly told his family that he faced a threat to his life.
ये नया डेवलपमेंट है ये shows that this NIA investigation is on the right track. From the beginning, when the NIA took the investigation, within 24 hours, returned the FIR, they could arrest the two main suspects in this gold smuggling case. And after that, they went on to every conspirators and they started raiding everywhere. They raided the flat of this principal secretary of the chief minister, and also the principal secretary of the chief minister was questioned for a long 12 hours. So right now the conspirators and those who are behind this gold scam are now under threat of the NIA, and NIA is going everywhere. And I'm sure that NIA investigation will bring out every culprit in this gold scam. Especially, this is a very serious threat to the national security. See, a minister in the present Kerala government has made a direct contact with the UAE Council, violating all protocols. This is a serious incident. But the state government, the chief minister, is not speaking anything on his ministers, on his minister. He violated all protocols. He reached to the UAE Council and took aid, and that aid was distributed in his own district. This is serious lapse has been happened from the government side. Chief Minister should explain why his minister made a direct contact with the UAE Council. That is illegal. That is against the protocol of Government of India. And today morning, I have sent my complaint to the Prime Minister of India seeking an inquiry against this minister. This minister has a Sunni background. He was with Sunni, the band, it's a Islamic organization, and later he joined CPM and become a minister. There were several allegations against Mr. K.T. Jalil in the past also, including mark manipulation in the university. But the Chief Minister was protecting this minister from long because this minister was a bridge between fundamentalist Islamic organizations and CPM. So we demand immediate resignation of K.T. Jalil, or the Chief Minister should expel him from his ministry. And also, Chief Minister is also under scanner now because his principal secretary has been questioned by this NIA and Customs, and also his Chief office is also under investigation right now. Now, Pinarayi Vijayan cannot say that no investigation is going on in his office. When the principal secretary has been questioned by the Customs and NIA, the investigation has already started in the CMO office. So how can Pinarayi Vijayan continue in his office when a serious allegation of terror accusation has been charged against his office? He should resign and he should come out clean. He should explain why these gold smugglers were held by his own partyman, his own minister, his own office.
Mr. Warrior, thank you for speaking to Republic TV. We'll try and get you live on the channel as well. The story is getting very, very big. The story is escalating as we speak. Let's also get Sagai Raj, Sagai Raj and Sanjeevi on the story. Both Sagai Raj and Sanjeevi joining us on this big breaking story. Sagai Raj, we're picking up more details. In fact, Sanjeevi is also joining us. Sanjeevi and Sagai Raj, let me come across to Sagai Raj first. Sagai Raj, big development. We're also hearing now that in Kozhikode there are raids that are underway. Raids underway as we speak. Raids underway as we speak. And the last phone call we are told that was made to this gunman, the last phone call that was made to this gunman was from an official. And we are also hearing that the official who made the phone call is being questioned as we speak.
Definitely, it will be a major setback for the government as well, because we are quite aware that when you're trying to join dots, like my colleague Sanjeevi was telling, when you try to join dots, you'll come to know that who is the person who is backing them, who is the person who get involved in all this controversy. And Niranjan, we are the first channel to break that this particular scam is taking an international turn, where the UAE had ordered for a government inquiry on this, and as well as we the first channel who reported on phone records which showed that there was calls which was made by the alleged accused involved in the case to the minister's principal secretary and chief minister's office. So this is a clear evidence to show that in some way the government is also trying to help this accused who had involved in this. And coming back to the topic of a gunman who tried to commit suicide, definitely it will be a major setback. We need to wait and watch how the government is going to deal with this particular case. Remember, on day one when we broke this story, the BJP leaders had alleged that whichever the investigation agency which is going to inquire this particular case should go ahead and check the call records of Chief Minister's office, Principal Secretary, IT Secretary and PA of Chief Minister. They were trying to bail away all these accused when they were being detained by the customs office on day one. So it is getting quite murkier. Probably once the investigation gets over, we'll come to know who were backing all these accused in this entire gold smuggling case. Back to you, Niranjan.
Stay with me. Let me also go across to Sanjeevi joining us. Sanjeevi, it also comes at a time when a no confidence motion has been moved against the Pinarayi Vijayan government by the Congress party. And as we speak, there is absolutely no clarity. The CPM is digging in its heels, saying that they will back the Vijayan government no matter what. And the story is only getting bigger and bigger and bigger, more murkier. We are also hearing from Thiruvananthapuram, where this gunman was found. He's alive. He's very much alive, but he tried to commit suicide. He slit his throat. He slit his wrist, and he was found in a pool of blood, is what we are hearing.
Take this off. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, exactly, Rinjan. He injured himself after getting a call from some person, is what the relatives clearly say. So he was very active with the family members and also children till yesterday evening. So the close relative who has spoken to media has also informed that he got a call from someone. After getting the call from someone, he got distressed and also left the place. He disappeared. And finally, they also gave a police complaint at Tampa police station of Thiruvananthapuram. After that, he was found, in the blood of pool. And also when the police also tried to arrest him, he also said that he is innocent, and also finally police arrested him, and also he was sent to the hospital for the treatment right now. This is what is exactly happened. Perhaps the family member also claimed that he is also going to be a scapegoat in this whole issue, and he should be saved, is what the family members also claim. So it's becoming sensational right now, because he perhaps could be the connection between the UAE consulate and also the smuggling gang, is what we are given to understand right now, because Swapna Suresh came out of the UAE consulate from 2018. So after that, still she had connections with the UAE people, and after getting the papers from the UAE consulate, she was continuing this kind of smuggling, using the papers and documents, using the diplomatic cargo as an guise to smuggle the goods. So clearly this person is the one who connects UAE consulate, perhaps the top people from the UAE consulate and the smuggling group, is what we can say right now. And that is why he was threatened by someone who, since he got a call yesterday, and after that he was pressurized, under pressure, is what the family members claim. So he left the place, he disappeared, and finally he was informed by the police. The family members were informed by the police that he committed suicide, tried to commit suicide with severe injuries, and has been taken to the hospital, Niranjan.
In fact, I have some more breaking news coming in, that there is, as we speak, there is a big breaking news update, and the breaking news update is on this gunman. There was an official who made the call. Now, we are being told, and I can't confirm this, this is just an input that we have,